sleep, and deep resting. So what are their ingredients? Think about it. What is the ingredient of sleep and deep resting? Well, I find the ingredients to be void of experience, but that might be illusion, because there is great forgetfulness and overstimulating bliss. The bliss of relaxation is overstimulating, and one gets overcome by relaxation, and so you could say you're kind of knocked out into unconsciousness by the relaxation itself. Eyes produce complementary browns and purple and orange shades of those complementary browns. This is what I'm showing here. This is supposed to be my point of view. There's shapes in gray and dark gray. Yeah, so as well as colors, gray and dark gray shades also appear. That must be mentioned. And then there are thoughts that steal focus. Okay, so you can go into the void, but actually it could be amnesia. It could be that what is actually happening is that your long-term and short-term memory is being shut off, and you're actually there because something is there, right? You can set your wake-up alarm to 5 o'clock, and then you wake up 04:55 before your wake-up alarm, because something inside of you is like, all right, let's do something funny. Let's trip you out a little bit. Let's wake you up at 04:55. And this can happen many times, again and again. So something is left behind, right? There's more in this than void. Color swirls, they make your eyes move, right? So if I want to look exactly at center, that can be very difficult. And then strong currents of thoughts, so you're here, you're thinking of being controlled, and then, well, maybe you should pick the current, and then you follow this one and you start going down this lane, and so you drift off to sleep. Or you see this and you're distracted by this, and you're distracted by it, and so you fade off to sleep. Or just void, and then you go into sleep. And from there, dreams appear. Now this is something I can figure out and observe, and you can figure it out and observe it by going into Focus 15 of the Gateway Experience. The Gateway Experience, available on YouTube. The original was on cassette, so the sound quality is just as good, maybe even better on YouTube. And so before going into Focus 15, you must already handle deep relaxation, Focus 10. So the mind can be awake, yet the body is going into sleep. This is very possible. And a dead giveaway is when you, for example, you're relaxing, and then you notice the automatic breathing, like, or maybe you hear yourself snore just once. So it's completely possible to reach a Focus 10 tonight, today, anytime you are in that relaxating but not too relaxed state. And then body and surroundings at Focus 12 takes a little bit of exercise. Many of these exercises at Focus 12 I did seated, and I did them in a rajasic or active participating way. And so I had helping tools. I had a stick, or I had a telescoping toy katana for the Focus experience, the gateway tool, the bar, the colored bar that you're supposed to visualize at Focus 12. And then this interest in sight can help greatly. So instead of paying attention to your eyes, pay attention to the way your breath try to make it circular. Try all the way here, and then filling from the bottom up so that you almost have a little circle of air, right? Almost a little loop, you know? And infatuation with being and entering the void state, you know, just simple interest, you know, infatuation with it, love it. It's like, it's so interesting. And then this interest in time passing, and that helps and opens up very much. So if you're very concerned about time, maybe not the best time to try to attain this, but it's important to still do it if you're part of the gateway experience thing, because being very disciplined with this is gonna help you program yourself on other levels. So even though you didn't hit it because you were not deep enough to reach a focus 15, the mind knows your intention, and you staying put with it and relaxing and doing as good of a job as you can, even if you stay awake, even if you fall asleep, of course it matters. Of course it matters. You're programming yourself at different levels. Yeah. So of course it matters. Ye have faith. Ye have faith. This is good. You're doing a great job. Yeah. You're doing everything right. Do not worry. An openness to vision. Focus can still grab content of vision. So you're not fixated on seeing these things, but you have an openness to it. It's like you're not so interested in entering the void that you abandon all these other things and visions and colors or sensations of vibration, anything that might come to you. Be like the praying mantis, sitting in a flower, just waiting for the food to come, and it will come. Do not worry, it will come. Yeah. And so color swirls, this is what I got. Shades of gray, and then complementary browns, bordering to orange, bordering to purple, and then we have this. And you must remember, this is a drawing, so it won't exactly be like this, but you know the difference between the way your eyes are usually too cluttered to, there's a lot going on, so you just say, it's dark, it's my eyelids, it's black. But then when you relax, you start seeing colors, and then when you really relax, then you're gonna see some interesting stuff, yeah? And here it says, when your eyes are like this, applying, give into energy, almost like pushing eyes plus visualization. Yeah, when you do that, you can enter a very suggestive state. So think of it like this. Close your eyes. Now look at your eyelids. Now look at your breathing. Now go towards sleep. Now go towards breath again. Look at your eyelids. Now go towards sleep. Now back to aware. Just look at your eyelids. You feel that's a direction, right? There's a direction of going into sleep. It's kind of like your forehead is being pushed into your heart, almost like that. So I just thought I'd help you guys out with a video today and show you guys that if you donate some merit my way, that stuff is not being wasted. Here we're practicing here. Let me tell you, we're practicing a lot. And also when you donate merit, for some people, they have a so-called Vajrapani mindset. They have a practice of Mahakala. And then, of course, they want to donate because they think that what is left when they donate is real power. That's the power that multiplies. But also, if you don't feel any connection to your practice and you do a meditation and you donate the merit, it's like, oh no, it's very valuable. And so all of a sudden, maybe you've never felt like you create power when you meditate. Now it's like, no, when I meditate, I create a very valuable commodity. And I gotta be careful to not give out too much merit, And so now you feel like you got something. And so you might want something. And so you want more meditation. And so you engage with the gateway experience. So it's very smart to donate your merits.